Okay, here we go.
Hello. Alright. We are looking at a game from what? Oh wait, can I see what it's called? The most instructive games of chess ever played.
So this is a book by Irving Chernev. It's a famous book.
Right.
Full of a bunch of famous old games. This is game number 3. We've looked at games number 1 and 2 already. So
1
the
and
theme
2 was good.
The theme of this game is an outpost square on d5.
Okay.
However, this game is one of the games in the book that actually contains a lot of mistakes in the annotation. So the author says some things, but this book is pretty old, and it came out way before computers existed.
Oh my.
And back then, chess books were like people had to like come up with the ideas with their brain. And they couldn't computer check them, and so they would contain mistakes. This one has some fairly big mistakes, and we'll see those when we get there. But we're still going to see the idea of an outpost square by a knight on d5 in the Sicilian, which is a big positional idea in chess.
Okay.
So
E4?
The game starts with e4,
good.
c5, the Sicilian.
Sicilian. Okay.
Yeah, that's right. Then knight f3. d6.
E6, good move.
So this is the move that I play. They can also play e6 or knight c6.
A knight f6.
G6.
Does knight f6 work?
Well, knight f6 is allowing e5, so that move's a little different. It is playable, but it's allowing the knight to get kicked around, so it's not very popular. D6 prevents that and gets ready to play knight f6.
Yeah.
So now we play the open Sicilian, d4.
He takes c4.
Yeah, they always take this pawn.
Always.
Yeah, basically always. Like, I've played thousands of blitz games, and I think I've almost never seen a move other than c takes d4 here in a real game. So knight f6 attacks our pawn, we defend it, and now this starts a variation that I'm very fond of. Do you know what this variation is called?
Sicilian modern?
This is the Sicilian. Okay, so the modern defense is with e4 g6. But this is another.
I thought it was Sicilian modern because if you like add both of them, it kind of makes that.
Well, this is an opening that I like to play, and it's called the Sicilian Dragon. It's called the Dragon for a couple of reasons. Number one, because this pawn structure kind of looks like the body of a dragon, like sort of, but also because the bishop is going to come here and be ferocious on this long diagonal, and the dragon is an aggressive attacking opening. But it's also dangerous for black. White can get like a huge attack against it or positionally crush you, and that's kind of what happens to black in this game. So bishop e3 develops a piece.
Bishop d7?
Yeah, so this was his idea, to fianchetto this bishop.
Obviously.
So now white plays this move f3.
It does many things, you say. You say it does many things.
Yeah, well that's what the book says. That's what Chernev says in the book.
Wait, does it do many things?
Yeah, so f3 does some important things. So if you just like play a move like queen d2 here, for example, they have
he can go knight g4.
Some annoying ideas of playing knight g4. Now they can't play knight g4 right away, actually, because here it would run into bishop e5 check. And if they block the check, what do you do here?
If they block, what the?
Oh, sorry, I messed up. I already got confused. The queen's on d2. I thought the queen was on d1. And so there knight g4 runs into this queen takes g4 idea, but not here anymore. Yeah. So here, knight g4 actually just is annoying because it's chasing away our bishop.
Wait.
So f3 stops knight g4. It also defends the e-pawn, and it also gets ready for a kingside attack later with g4 and h4. That's the idea of f3. So they castle.
Yeah, castles.
Queen d2 is getting
now
on this diagonal and also getting ready to castle.
Now queen d2.
Yeah, now they don't have their annoying knight g4. So knight g6, developing move, and castles. The other big move here, the one that I play and the one that's been played in many games, is bishop c4, developing the bishop and controlling the d5 square before castling. So in this position, black played knight takes d4. Okay. So this move is actually not so great already. It's already slightly getting into trouble, theoretically. Yes.
I actually saw the mate here, but then you put it back up, because then you put it to the standard position, because you didn't want the viewers to see the mate and commentating, oh wow, such a nice mate.
Well, that's okay.
But it it was such a nice mate.
Yeah.
It was such a nice mate.
Okay, so the main move here is actually d5. So basically, black can play this move, and so he should. d5 is like black's dream in the Sicilian, but especially in this variation in the dragon. He wants to play d5 whenever he can, because it just opens up his whole structure. It opens up, it blows up the center, and all of black's pieces are going to come flowing into the center very nicely. And they point out that there's a combination that black has. Knight takes.
And knight takes.
Take the piece back. So white can try to snatch a pawn, right? Because this pawn is defended 1, 2, 3 times. And it's not... it's attacked 3 times and not defended enough times. It's only going to be defended by the knight and the queen after he recaptures. So c takes d5.
Yeah, now we...
Takes.
Now we...
Takes.
Just want a pawn, and then takes three. You could just pre-move rook takes d5, and then you wouldn't lose any time if you had like 153.
Yeah, but they don't play queen takes d5 here. What they play is queen c7,
No, they do.
a very tricky move. Because it looks like you can take a rook, but
No,
now
you
what should
can't.
black do?
You go... bishop... It's gotta be bishop on.
So what's your best bishop discovery?
Bishop a6.
No, you have a way better one.
Bishop. Bishop d7.
Why is bishop d7 any good? You have a much better move.
What?
You need to do something with that bishop.
Okay, you obviously need to do something. Bishop b7.
So that attacks the queen, but after bishop b7, they can free their queen with queen
Wait.
takes
Let me do
a7.
it again. Let me try something.
So you need to make a new threat with your bishop.
Bishop. Wait, bishop f5 threatens mate and the queen.
Exactly. So this threatens the queen.
Bishop f5 is developing.
It threatens mate, and yeah, this is the best square for the bishop. Looking at white's weak point on c2. So after this, white has to give up his queen.
Queen takes f8.
And he still has to defend against mates. And here, he says that white is better. Actually, black is better in this position.
Yeah.
The reason that he's better is because he has 2 active bishops. These bishops are both very good.
Wait, Daddy,
And
there's a trick.
White's king is more unsafe.
Wait, Daddy, I have a trick. You can do...
What's black's move here?
Oh, it's black's move. Let's say black does nothing. Yeah. Wait, it doesn't work, because my plan was, if takes, I was going to go here, checkmate.
Yeah. But that's an idea, right? And actually, that is a trap that black can fall into. I've had some of these types of tricks in this... Like, I played this variation as white a couple times, and sometimes you do get a back rank idea. Yeah, it's not with bishop f4 there exactly, but it is an idea. Like, he has a weak back rank. Alright, so let's look at the game. Knight takes d4 was played. We take it back. And they play queen a5. Another move here is to play bishop e6, developing. So queen a5.
I know this game isn't like 50 moves, so this game won't be long.
Yeah, the game's not super long.
The game's like...
Why do you think he played this move king b1?
King b1?
Right? He could have developed a piece. Instead, he moved his king. Why do you think he did that?
To defend the a pawn.
Okay, so that's one reason, right?
Well, the knight's already defending it, though.
Yeah, but okay, so like, it's not that easy for white's knight to move in this position.
But when...
For example, after knight here, if knight d5, then they can take. And now they're threatening mates.
Which is almost...
It's not impossible to defend.
Wait, Daddy.
White's king has become a lot weaker.
I actually forgot pawns couldn't go backwards for a second, and I thought, oh, couldn't you just go b1? I actually forgot the rule that pawns can't go backwards for a second.
Oh, well, they can't go backwards. That is for sure. So... So yeah, so that's one idea behind king b1. The other thing is now they're threatening knight d5 with an annoying discovery.
First they go e5. Come on, go e5, go e5, go e5.
So e5 was played in the game. Now e5, I don't even know if this is the best move for black. It looks bad.
Does really? I don't know, cause
Yeah, they should play a move like rook e8 or something.
Maybe.
Bishop e6, I guess there's knight d5, queen takes d2, and knight takes d7.
E5 almost trapped.
So the problem with e5 is that it makes this square very, very weak. It makes d6 very, very weak. And your best piece in this opening, the dragon, is this bishop. And now this bishop sucks forever because it's stuck looking at a pawn.
Mm-hmm.
So e5 gets into a lot of trouble. Basically, usually once they play e5 in the dragon, you're just much better automatically. And I think that's true here. So bishop e6 is looking up at this pawn, so he plays a3. And now rook fd8. Maybe he should put a rook on c8 instead, probably.
Maybe.
Yeah, okay, so he plays rook fd8, threatening this. And, but now, yeah, knight b5 is a strong move. So the idea behind knight d5 is if he makes this trade, now we have a lot of stuff attacking this pawn. And the square is not very easy to defend. We're also going to be going after the d5 square with like c4 and knight c3 to d5. Or we might come into c7 and remove their bishop. So there's lots of problems for black in this position. So queen takes d2 is not very appealing. Queen a4 is even worse. So now the move that white plays is not the best move, actually.
c4?
Yeah, so white plays c4, which had an idea to sacrifice a pawn. And it's an idea that makes sense, but he has an even better move. He can win an exchange by force with b3. So where can black's queen go now after b3?
It has to go queen a6.
And now what should white do?
Knight c7.
And knight c7. And I'm hitting this. This is also a discovery, by the way.
Yeah, it is.
But I'm hitting this.
It's a discovery fork, if that's a thing. A discovery fork. If a discovery fork is a thing, then yes, it's that.
Yeah, it's both. But okay, I'm just going to win your rook on a8, and then I'm going to take on d6, probably. And this is really bad for black. So white could have won material by force here. He didn't. But he plays this move that has an idea. He plays the move c4. So this is sacrificing a pawn. What pawn is white sacrificing?
The c4 pawn.
Okay, right, because he can take twice. It's only defended once. But yeah, the idea of this pawn sacrifice is that if black just does nothing, like if he just makes some random move, then after knight c3, we're going to get a really safe knight into the d5 square and just lock up the whole position. So he basically has to take it, but once he does, he gets rid of his bishop, which was defending the d5 square. So bishop takes c4.
Wait, Daddy. Can I show you something though?
Hold on.
Go back up.
We're going to show.
And then after takes, two takes. If something was holding on, if two things were holding on, let's say the rook was here and the bishop wasn't there and the queen was here, then they could have done b3, I think, right? Could they have? Or would they have to be three defenders?
Well, b3 for white?
Yeah, b3 for white.
Well, b3 is defended twice, so he would need a lot more pieces on b3 to be able to play.
Really?
But yeah, I mean, if we could ever play it, forking these two pieces, it would be useful. But right now we can't. It's just not defended enough times. So instead he plays knight c3. This is his idea, is that he's going to get rid of this bishop, and then he's going to put a piece on d5. So queen b3, we take. And now he gets rid of the other defender of d5. Bishop g5, pinning this knight. Queen e6, we get rid of the knight.
e6, okay. Knight d5, come on.
Yeah, so this is the whole idea of his strategy. He gave up this pawn so that he could get this knight to d5. And this knight on d5 is like an extremely good piece. It's way, way better than this bishop. Because the knight on d5 is centralized. It's defended by this pawn. It's always threatening knight e7 and knight f6 checks. It's threatening knight c7, attacking the rook. And it blocks this pawn from ever moving. It keeps these two pawns stuck on the same square as black's bishop, so black's bishop is just going to suck forever. And the knight is a monster. So this is called a knight on an outpost square. A square that's in the enemy's side of the position.
Daddy.
Your opponent's side. Hold on. Your
Daddy.
opponent's side of the. Hold on, Jack. Hold on. Your opponent's side of the position. And is supported by a pawn. So this knight's very strong. Yes.
I mean, I guess. Well, okay. This is not. I guess. Queen here is obviously a blunder. Everyone knows Queen e6 is a blunder to here.
Yeah, so he can win an exchange. Actually, like, he could even think about not giving up his knight in that position, because in this position the knight is so good, maybe I don't even want to give it up just for a rook. I might even keep the knight on the board. I might play a move like rook c1 in this position, potentially. But yeah, winning material quickly with knight c7 looks like a good idea, and probably that's what I would do here.
Yeah, I'm.
Because next my queen can come to d5, and I get a lot of the same benefits. Alright, so he plays queen h4. And yeah, now white's next plan is to create a kingside attack by moving his kingside pawns up the board. He just needs to be careful not to do it too quickly, because if he goes like here, attacking the queen, then after this move, the queen blocks up his kingside pawns, and it's a little annoying to get them moving. So instead, white plays queen e2, bishop f8, and then queen f1. The idea is to play g3, and queen h3 will not be possible at the end.
Okay.
So he played these two little quiet moves, queen e2, queen f1, just to get his kingside pawns moving. Rook ac8, now white starts his plan g3, so the queen gets kicked away. Notice that the queen has very few squares to go to.
Very few squares. Yeah, queen g5.
Okay.
I predicted queen g5 in my head. F4, 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 F4.
Let's see, f4 is probably not bad. H4 has the idea of playing h5 later. So here, maybe queen h6.
Wait a minute. Oh wait, no, it doesn't work.
I can't win material immediately.
Wait, Daddy.
Although white is still much better here.
For a second, I thought this rook wasn't here. Pretend that rook wasn't there. Pretend that rook wasn't there. That would have been a discovery if this rook was off the board.
Yeah, but here the rook is defending the ace.
This rook is on a4.
Yeah, then we would just be winning a rook here. Okay, so h4 is a better version than f4 because after queen h6, we have the idea of playing h5 and opening the h-file. And this rook will be attacking their king.
Okay. If here, take.
Oh, I'm not taking that.
No,
yeah, rook takes h5 is a good move. Yeah.
Yeah, and then here.
Yeah, knight f6.
Well, and then, but if you do take it, then I can just get it back. And maybe some of thousands might fall for it. Maybe. Because I've seen some of thousands fall for like hanging their rook and stuff.
Well, actually, rook takes h5 is good no matter what. Even if they don't fall for your immediate trick, the position is still really bad after a move like, let's say, queen g6.
You can go.
We just start attacking the h-file.
Go to queen h3 something.
Yeah, queen h3, and next we're going to play this move. And we're just going to bash through on the h-file.
Let's hit it a random move.
Yeah, or even try to play a good move for black. It doesn't matter.
But no, I want to show something. Random move h6. Here.
Good job. Yeah, you can already take. No! No!
Oh! Mate! This is mate.
Yeah.
But knight takes is a... Wait, no. Knight takes threatens mate, actually.
Yeah, but you had mate in what?
I did, but no. If... Mate... No, check. Oh, here. Then mate,
yeah,
But if they did a random move after this, like h5, I'm pushing my pawn. Checkmate. What? How did? Oh my!
Well, there's also king g7 there.
Okay. Here. Checkmate. What?
Mate.
How is it? Oh my!
King g7 again. I mean, this looks like it's leading to mate.
I'm trying to get checkmate here.
Whoops! Oh, we lost it.
That was the mate. That was the mate.
We were here. Yeah, after king g7, it looks like this is leading to mate after check, and here, and now where's mates?
Oh, that's easy. This is for free. This is for unrateds.
That's not mate.
Wait, what? Oh my! Oh wait.
Hang on. Slow down before you answer.
Hold up.
You have to make sure it's mate before you answer. Who's mate in 1 here?
Hold up. There's mate in 1. Okay. Oh, this is for unrateds.
Yeah, queen h6. See, it's not so obvious. This queen h6 is like not your everyday checkmate pattern.
Yeah.
It's a little different.
My everyday checkmate pattern is back rank.
Yeah, exactly. Back rank you can see instantly. But a move like queen h6 mate back here, you have to like verify that it's mate. You kind of have to look around to make sure that black can't go anywhere. Okay. So after queen h6, white continues his plan. He plays
G5, G5. Now it goes G5. Black goes G5.
Yeah, but hold on. Let's try to understand what g4 is doing. His threat is to play g5. Like, if we just play a random move for black, he's going to play g5.
And then if queen g7, knight f6 check.
Okay, and what do you do here?
H5 to try to open it.
Yeah, h5, absolutely. Not only just to open the h file, but you're also threatening
I'm
trapping the queen.
Threatening it. Come on, do a random move. Yeah, b5. Push the pawn. Wait, can I? Yeah, b5. Let's do.
No, chill.
Okay.
Yeah, h6 is just crushing.
The best move here is to do this.
Yeah, but now it's just over. We can just stop analyzing here.
Yeah, we can just stop analyzing this game.
Because we're up a queen. Yeah, but yeah, otherwise, if they take, then we just crash through with rook takes h5. And they can't stop rook takes h7. Or even stronger would be like queen h3 and rook takes h7.
Yeah, and mate.
Alright, so g5 they played in the game to stop us from playing
g5. H takes, yeah.
But yeah, we take it, and now we have an open h file to work with, and
so
this
queen
is
takes,
too dangerous. Okay, what do you think white should play here?
Oh, rook h5.
Okay, why rook h5?
Because it's now the queen has to go in the g file. Then soon we're gonna pin it.
Okay, so after where can the queen go? What squares does the queen have here?
May I highlight them?
No, just tell me the square.
Wait, please. E3, G6, and G7.
Okay, one of those squares he actually can't go to because it would hang his queen right away.
Hey, what hangs the queen? Wait a minute. Hold. Oh, queen e3.
Yeah, here, sit up in your chair. Yeah, queen e3 he can't even play. So he plays queen g6.
Well, it would be legal,
instead.
but he shouldn't play it. He can play it, but he shouldn't. He can. G5.
Yeah, so g5 is threatening knight f6 check, but doesn't it hang with
Yeah. It hangs him up, but
You want to tell me the move?
Knight f6 check.
This wins the queen.
Baby shark do.
Yeah, bishop g7. What do you do?
Oh, see that? Give me.
Nope. Tell me.
Knight e7.
Knight e7 check. Good. All right. So h6. How do we break through now?
Rook takes.
Okay. So what do you do on bishop takes?
On bishop. Oh, that's just.
Tell me.
That's just knight e7.
Yeah, bishop takes h6, knight e7 check, wins the queen.
Easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
And, yeah, what do you do on queen g7? What would you do? If they retreat their queen to g7?
Knight f6 check.
Okay, knight f6 check is going to win a queen, so that's good.
And then we can stop analyzing after knight f6 check.
So in the game, they tried queen takes g5. What should you do now?
Oh, wait, is there? Knight F6 again.
Well, knight f6 check, king g7. What do you have plans?
Oh dang. Queen h3 or queen h1?
Yeah, I think that actually... Okay, so one of those is better than the other. Knight f6 check. If knight f6 check and king g7, queen h1 is better because it threatens rook g1. Although, hold on, let me think.
Wait, Daddy.
There might be a little trick here.
Wait, Daddy. After this, can I do Puzzle Rush
with
for 1 round? For puzzles?
No, I think we gotta be careful because I think they can survive with queen takes h6 here.
Okay. Wait, no, they can't. They can't? Really? Are you sure? Wait, rook g1.
Yeah, just keep taking more stuff though.
Queen takes! Oh! Now he's up a rook and a piece.
Yeah, so we have to be careful actually. Knight f6 check. This looks not so accurate. Looks not so good anymore. This is a big fork because they're threatening both of these pieces.
Okay.
So
knight g4.
Yeah. Okay. So this is probably still good, but even here, this is getting dangerous.
Wait.
Like I can at least try to defend by
Get to the next
bishop
move.
e7 followed by rook h8.
And now the.
And you're not killing me here.
And now we have the. Queen.
So there was a much stronger move in the game. Instead of knight f6 check.
Rook h5.
Yeah, he played rook h5, attacking his queen.
On to it.
So first of all, what's he gonna do if queen takes h5?
It's the same thing.
Which is what?
Knight f6 developing.
Okay, but what about queen g6? Now what will you do?
If queen g6, you just do.
You have to find a good move here.
I don't know. Is it a good move?
Yes, there's a winning move. A move that continues your attack.
Winning move. 27:40. Okay, 27 minutes so far and a half. Queen g2 or queen g1, I think. Hey, you're holding a golf ball. You like golf.
Wait, why are you trying to trade queens?
Wait, no. No, it can't be. Wait. What do you do? Okay, what's the...
So this is a position where you're attacking, and their king is very unsafe. So you want to increase your attack here. You want to bring more pieces in. You want to make more threats on their king. How can you do that?
Queen h3.
What is queen h3 threatening?
It's threatening rook h8.
Okay, but rook h8, I would have king g7, and then what?
And then you do... Knight f6?
Knight f6 would not be checked there, because their king is on g7. So you have an even better move than queen h3. Queen h3, I think still...
But can we get back to the game, though? Can we get back
so this is the game. Black actually...
this is the position right now?
Yeah, Black actually resigned after rook h5, but you have to figure out why he resigned. By figuring out what he would play after queen g6.
What would you play? Okay, turn on the evaluation. I want to see what you can get.
No, I know what the best move is, but we have to figure out what it is. You have to make a move that makes new threats against Black's king.
Is it sacking?
No, just improve your position. You can threaten stuff down the h file, and you can also threaten to bring this.
Look h1. Queen e2. Queen e2.
Okay, you need to slow down. Queen e2 hangs your rook.
Oh, mistake.
Rook h1 threatens rook g1, but you have a stronger version of this. You can threaten to bring this rook into the game, and threaten stuff down the h file.
Rook h. Rook.
That doesn't threaten either of those things. But you have a move that threatens the h file, threatens checks in the h file, and threatens to bring this rook into the game.
Wait a minute. Yeah, queen e2. Queen e2.
Queen e2 hangs your rook.
Knight f6.
Oh yeah, I forgot about this one.
Ha 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 ha. Very funny, Mr. National Master.
Okay, that's my bad. Hold on. Okay, but queen e2. I'll play this move now. That hangs my.
Yep, hangs your queen.
That hangs my queen.
Why are you doing beginner moves?
Okay, so this is not so simple after all. I guess black's position is just still very bad. But, alright, I'm going to defend here. I'm going to play rook c5 instead.
Okay, good move. Queen f2.
Alright, but now you display queen e2 and queen f2. So now I can play...
Take my knight. Take my knight. Take my... What? Okay. Rook g1. Yep. Rook takes d1. Rook g1. Queen d3. Mr. Cheapo 1800. Okay, okay, and I have nothing here.
Yeah, you're down a piece.
So, but queen
e2 probably wasn't losing yet.
Queen e6,
it still looks dangerous.
Queen e6 is after queen e6 it'll be mate. Can we do queen e6 though?
No. That's after queen g6. And they were saying that the idea that I was trying to get you to see was queen h1. So this is a very strong move because I'm threatening two things: rook h8 check, and the even better move rook g1. Rook g1 is going to pin their queen to their king. And black is like totally helpless here, right? Like where can he move his queen? His queen has nowhere to go. If he goes here, for example, then rook g1 check, bishop g7. What do you do here?
Rook h8 checkmate.
Yeah, rook h8 is mate. So this is why he resigned after rook h5. Okay, so this was a nice game, although he didn't play perfectly. White did not play perfectly.
No, not at all.
He missed that b3 trick. What did we learn from this game?
What did we learn from this game?
Try to pick one or two things that we learned out of this game.
Don't hang checkmate. No, not don't hang checkmate. What do you click into? Okay. Be careful in the opening.
No, that's not what we learned from this game.
What did we then?
What was White's big idea? He got one really good piece. What was it?
His knight.
His knight. So the knight. What was good about the knights?
It was attacking stuff so many times.
It was on an outpost square on d5.
Yeah.
So this square became very weak. So to get his knight here, White removed the two pieces that were defending d5. He removed this bishop, and he removed this knight. He got rid of them both by first trading off the bishop, then trading off the knight, and then getting a super strong knight on d5. That was the main idea of the game. The next idea was opening up a kingside attack by moving his kingside pawns forward. Right? So he got this g3, h4, g4. He opened up the h file, and
everything is winning.
Then he broke through with tactics.
And then.
So those were the two ideas: strong knight on an outpost square in the middle of the board, opening up the king side with a pawn storm. Okay, that is it for this game. We're going to say goodbye.
We will do another one tomorrow.
I think Thursday is our next one.
Can we do another one today?
No.
No. You're gonna say no.
We'll see.
Okay. But
Goodbye, everybody. Subscribe.
I gotta play with my friends.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Hope you